got Poilievre's statement on the Iranian strikes. He says, conservatives support the courageous people of Iran in toppling this terror regime and reclaiming their destiny after 47 years of the regime's occupation. What a different statement from the prime minister, right? Conservatives support a democratic, free, and permanently denuclearized Iran that lives in peace and security with its neighbors. And conservatives support the United States, Israel, and our allies across the Gulf to defend their sovereignty and dismantle the clerical military dictatorship of Iran. You know, we didn't hear anything like that from Mark Carney, that you know, they clearly support the Israeli and American strikes to denuclearize Iran. I saw some images of them taking out a nuclear facility. I think it was early this morning. And it is true, Iran attacked Gulf states, which are allied with Israel and the United States. They're part of the Abraham Accords, and that's who Iran nearly immediately lashed out against. They see Israel as the little Satan. That's their words, not mine. But the big Satan for them has always been America. So these strikes make America safer. It's not a war, it's a strike. Let's move ahead. We've got Anita Anand reacting. So she's our Minister of Foreign Affairs. She's supposed to be the point person on this. I just talked about this on the Ezra Levant show with Scarlett Grace, because that's why I look like this, is because I was hosting for Ezra before I jumped on the live stream here. So I've got some opinions about the things that she says here, because she's choosing her words very carefully.
First and foremost, Canada wasn't involved, we weren't notified, and we do not have an intention to be involved in any military strikes or operation. We share the concern of the United States and many other countries relating to Iranian nuclear proliferation. And in fact, we've called on Iran for a number of years to cease proliferating in terms of its nuclear capacity. That's why we have not had diplomatic relations with Iran for 15 years. At the same time, we prefer a diplomatic solution. This is why I have spent the last 2 days speaking with my counterparts across the Middle East and in the Gulf states, from Jordan to Qatar, to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, to UAE, and all of my G7 counterparts, stressing that Canada believes in a diplomatic and peaceful solution, and as soon as possible, we would like parties to get to the table.
She thinks that you could negotiate with the world's largest state sponsor of terror. We believe in a diplomatic solution. She also admits that the Americans did not include Canada, didn't even give them a heads up about what was going to happen. Yeah, because A, what are we going to do? Like, how could we possibly help? But also B, I think it suggests that they probably don't trust us to be involved. But then she tries to rewrite history. I don't want to cut you off, but I'm older than you, so I remember when this happened. She says we haven't had diplomatic relations with Iran in 15 years. And she sort of says it like it's something that the liberals did. Like, yeah, we don't want nuclear proliferation in Iran, and that's why we ended our diplomatic relationship with them 15 years ago. Well, actually, we ended the diplomatic relationship with them in 2012. And it wasn't the liberals that did it, of course, if you know who was in power when. Stephen Harper threw them out. He threw out all their diplomats